taking.
Start of any good cycling trip is to clean your bike.
Hello everyone, this is Reed Newbert from Tandem Travels. In August 2021, Lisa and I rode the route of the Grand Alps.
Now I'm going to take apart the bike. A lot of things on the bike come off, but not everything.
This is the fourth alpine adventure we've undertaken, and it ended up to be the most challenging in many ways.
All right, we've taken shelter.
Beginning with day one. But before we get there, let's talk a little bit about planning. For me, I like to see the end from the beginning. I take the time to research every climb, how far it is from the town at the base to the top, how difficult are the climbs, and then how long is the descent into the next village. With the route well understood and the tandem cleaned and packed, we were now ready to jump on a plane and head for Geneva.
So we've typically left our luggage here.
The Geneva airport will store your bike box for you for about 12 francs per day in what they call left luggage. Follow the signs. With the tandem, we don't have the luxury of using any old bike box, so we take advantage of this.
All right, here we are. The maiden voyage on the route of the Grand Alps, leaving Geneva, headed towards Thonon-les-Bains, getting started at 7:14 p.m. Here we are in front of the United Nations building. There's nothing like getting out of a big city. Kind of a fun vibe right here though. Restaurants, barbershop is open, grocery store, walking district of Geneva, which we've never seen.
From the Geneva airport, it's a 26-mile ride with just 600 feet of climbing on some rollers to Thonon-les-Bains. Be sure to use a tool like Strava or ride with GPS to pick a good route to Thonon. We followed the D1005, which is a pretty busy road and not recommended. Still, it was a beautiful evening ride through an area that was all new to us. But getting out of town is always difficult.
We're just trying to make our way down to the lake, and we're zigzagging. We're doing Z's right now through this whole walking district. Look at the fountain, Lisa. Pretty sure this is a big pedestrian walkway. Hey, Lisa. You having fun so far?
Yes.
A little stressful.
A little bit.
Fun though.
Yeah.
Here we go into France. Woo! Leaving Switzerland. I'm gonna jump up on the sidewalk here. We'll see how it is. Whoa! Hi, get out. Nearly killed by a pedestrian. Into Thonon. 12 kilometers left. Some big mountains out there, aren't there, Lisa? We're going out there tomorrow. Somewhere out there. Lisa, how you doing?
Good?
Good, having fun?
Oh yeah. When you finally get going, it's fun.
Oh my gosh. 5.5 kilometers. It's about 4 miles or less.
Okay.
Thonon. Then we gotta find a place to stay.
Yeah, that's cheap.
Hopefully we'll not be sleeping outside tonight. Going out there tomorrow. He's the philosopher.
We arrived at Thonon-les-Bains at dusk. Just as we arrived, my cell phone battery died, and we discovered that the white cable, so common to iPhones, that we had brought along was an imposter, so we couldn't use the battery to charge the phone. Fortunately, we had noticed an Ibis hotel just back up the road, so we turned on the headlight, found our way there, ate pizza, and went to bed. Tomorrow would be the official start of the route of the Grand Alps.
We stayed here last night. We meant to wake up at 6:15, turned off the alarm and woke up at 8. So
I guess we were tired.
guess we were really tired. So we're headed from Thonon to Morzine this morning. It's supposed to be rain. Well, you know how that goes, so we'll see if there is or if there's not. Here we go, Lisa.
Here we go.
The road from Thonon-les-Bains to Morzine is a bit of a climb itself at 21 miles and 1,932 feet of climbing, but the grade is mild and consistent. Traffic on this road is your biggest concern.
Here we are, Lisa. That's pretty. Wow. I think.
Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never-ending world.
That looks
that's
fun.
beautiful. This is where the adventure
Pretty, huh, Lisa?
Very.
Beautiful but busy road leading to Morzine. Gorgeous though. All right, here's where we diverge from the D902 to go to the Col du Galibier, Circuit des Galibiers.
Just before the town of Morzine, you can choose to continue on the official route of the Grand Alps by climbing over the relatively easy Col du Galibier, or take a left and head straight through Morzine and up the much more difficult, but also more scenic Col du Galibier. We took the latter. We loved the climb, but we were in for a surprise at the top.
Okay. Oh, this has to go right. Yep. Let's go up right away. Yep. Whew. So far today, we've climbed 700 meters. We have 700 more to go to the top of this one.
10K?
Yep, 10K.
Signs like this are on every kilometer of every climb on the route. They tell you your altitude, how many kilometers to the top, and what the average grade is for the next kilometer.
10%.
Oh, it's beautiful.
This elevation profile shows the average grade for every kilometer of this climb. The darker the red, the steeper the climb. I would say the Col du Galibier was one of the top 5 toughest climbs along our route.
What does yours say, Lisa?
11.
11, it's solid. 10 to 12. 67 for 67?
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm only 72.
We've learned from experience that Lisa's heart rate should be about 10 beats per minute slower than mine
Well, don't kill yourself.
for a balanced effort.
9K left. It's 100 meters down. I guess if you climb 100 meters in 1 meter, it's 10%. And that's exactly what that was between those signs.
Here we go. All we need is an open road.
Oh, 7% for the next kilometer. Yay! Of course, it's flat here, so it's probably 10. Little flat, little 10 equals 7. Merci. Said 7, and it was indeed 0 and then 10. Here we go. 7 more. That's 7. Lisa, are we stopping for a snack? What are you eating?
Waffle.
What is that?
Waffle.
Stroopwafel. Started to rain hard. Put on our rain jackets. And then it's just kind of now just dripping. Not bad at all. Beautiful up here. We're just riding up the ski hill. Picnic benches and snowmakers and fields of flowers. I believe that's where we're going. Up to the top of that. It's raining. There we go. Whee! And a wee bit electrifying too. Bonjour. There's the lift up there, Lisa. Couple of switchbacks and we'll be there. 3 kilometers. Oh, just 10%. Was it ever not 10%? There's all the places you can ski from up here. Lives everywhere. Good heavens. How are you doing, Lise?
Good. Bit on the wet side.
Yeah, we've been stormed on. Not right now.
Yeah,
Been steep.
a bit.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is the Lac de Joux. That's a barrage. That's a lake.
Here we go. All we need is an open road and a chance to see a never.
Well, now we're so socked in that not only can we not see Mont Blanc, we can only see the road 40 feet ahead of us. So this is a little bit crazy. There's a lake on our left. Wow. This is really socked in.
This is where the adventure begins.
All right, we've taken shelter.
Very blessed to find you.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi. I'm glad I'm not out there.
Wow, it's really pouring. So we're just gonna wait it out. We get all of our warm gear on. Doesn't matter how long it is. We can wait. So time to put pants on. A couple layers of pants, a couple more tops. And maybe we'll go.
Maybe we'll spend the night here.
We are warm now. All our clothes are everywhere.
Yes,
We've changed. All our wet clothes are out. All our dry clothes are on.
we're good.
And so we're going to hang out here for a little while longer and then go again. See how far we can get, okay? Huddling. Let's huddle together to get warm. This is Chalet Romantica. I thought there was going to be...
Ah, there it is. I think we'll put it up.
All right, we're all warm geared up, aren't we, Lisa? There we go.
Yes.
We have multiple layers on, and it's still raining pretty good out there, but we don't know when it's going to break, so I think we'll probably just go for it. This is our new favorite address, 4703 Rue du Col du Galibier. Going down. Tornante! Trying not to slip out from the Tornante. Reed, he is an excellent descender. Taking the Col du Galibier in the rain.
You see, that right there is an iPhone 10 exposed to a rainstorm. Not putting the phone away meant that we would soon lose our means of navigating, communicating, hotel booking, and weather reporting.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. I like this Tornante. Oh, here it is. The Col du Galibier from Simone's. Had to hear it. Had to hear Mike Cotty say it.
You said that, right?
Yes. This is the whole kind of a walking area. I think we can cross the river here. go on the other side. That's the A40. We definitely don't want to go there. My phone in the rain!
My phone in the rain got some water in it. It's kind of flickering and acting bad. Definitely not working. So now we're kind of navigating to Cluses by memory, which I hope is good. We'll find out soon. But this is also one of the benefits of having studied the maps a lot before you go. And I now know that the iPhone X is not waterproof. So hopefully just down this road a bit, we're going to hit the D902 and then we'll turn left for Cluses. We shall see. With no phone for the rest of our tour, we made fast friends with one of the most amazing resources in France, the Office de Tourisme. That's how we found our hotels almost every night.
That is the bridge to take us up the Col de Romme. And I guess we're going to go ride that tomorrow. And hopefully it's going to be good weather.
Well, we survived the day. Now we needed to dry out, eat, get some good sleep, and get ready for 3 more major climbs on the route of the Grand Alps tomorrow. Well, we survived yesterday in the rain and made it to Cluses. We found this hotel here, which was just the right price. It's very tiny though. We tried to get things dried out as best we could. Now we're up and the weather's supposed to be better today, starting about noon. It's still pretty cloud covered and threatening outside. It doesn't look like it's gonna rain. But our biggest fallout from yesterday is the cell phone died. We're kind of bummed because now we don't have all the information that I planned on the trip other than what's in my head. We're hoping for a miracle. But right now we're gonna take off with no cell phone. We know where the first climb starts and we know how to get over to the Grand Alps. You ready, Lise?
I'm ready.
Okay. Oh, this is insane.
Well, we stopped and got some euros because in Europe they believe in the power of paper. There's that beautiful bridge, Lisa. I love it. Yep, we are crazy. Col de Romme was the plan. Sticking with the plan, right?
Right.
This chart comes from my friends at climbfinder.com. It shows the average grade for every half kilometer of the Col de Romme. The darker the color, the steeper the climb. You can see that this climb includes plenty of 10s, 11s, and 12s. The official route of the Grand Alps goes straight up the Col de la Colombiere, but an optional route includes the Col de Romme, which joins the Colombiere halfway up, after reaching Les Repassois. This is the route followed by the 2021 Tour de France, and is definitely harder than the official route. But we had climbed the Colombiere before, and looked forward to the new challenge this alternate route would bring.
Could skip the Col de Romme, but we probably will wish we had. Here we go. Oh my. Another day for you and me in paradise. 9 kilometers, 11% here. Good morning. All right, let's just go easy. As easy as we can. Tornante 1. Kehre 1. Going up. Pretty cool. There we are. There's the National.
There's the National?
Yep, she told that we would wave. There we go. I waved. We can hear the church bells. It's tropical.
Yeah.
It really is. These beautiful little pine trees growing in the cracks. There we go, Lisa. Going to the chapel. Gonna get married. Sound fun? Let's do. Hello, little church. What's our grade here, Lisa?
9.
9. It feels steeper than 9. I've got 10. Up there. Clear up there. All right. Here we go, Lisa. We were just at that corner with those houses right there. You just turn the corner. There you go. Now we're clear up here. Almost to Rome. All roads lead to Rome, including the Col de Rome. This year's Tour de France, Tadej Pogacar was several minutes behind and took off and left the field. Killed him up this hill. Climbed Col du Colombiere and landed in Le Grand Bonand with the yellow jersey and never gave it up. So I guess you could say it was the deciding hill in this year's Tour de France. Here we go. Bonjour. Merci. Yep. Put on our jackets. Going down the other side now to Les Reposoirs. That's where we're going out there, Lisa.
It is?
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, let's eat something. Let's go up to this church. Out. All right, Lisa, what do you think of the Col de Rome?
Wow. Tough, but it was beautiful.
It was really
Yeah,
beautiful.
really beautiful.
Next we'll go to the Col du Galibier, but we're going to see this church first.
We joined the Col de la Colombiere with 7K left to go. This is the steeper of the two halves and the more scenic. For the most part, this climb ascends directly up the side of the mountain with very few switchbacks. As a result, you can see the top from quite a ways off. The descent into Le Grand Bornand has long, sweeping turns and is visually stunning.
I love it. Ara Philippe. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Love that. Love it.
That's 3K left.
I remember.
Yep, this is very memorable. Straight shot up the hill here. What have you got here? Yeah, it was a solid 10. You ready, Lise? There we go. Okay. All right. You did it, right? Beautiful up here, isn't it, Lisa?
Oh yeah, this is amazing.
There's your cows with bells, Lisa. Go into the Grand Alps. A little break from the traffic, that's what we're looking for. Lots of traffic. Okay. Office of Tourism. Let's go see if they have a map. I bet they do. We are now on the Col du Aravis, and it's about a 1,600 foot climb and 11 kilometers. So a nice break from all the 10% we've had today and yesterday, down to 3 to 5s. We'll take them. 2%. All right. We have climbed over 5,000 feet now today. I can see 2 gondolas, quad chairlift. We think we have ski resorts in Utah. Yeah, we've got a handful. The Alps are littered with them. It's amazing. Everywhere is a lift.
No problem.
No problem. We're over 6,000 feet now. 1,879 meters. Total ascent today. Whew. Yes, smile for the camera. It's a video, so it's running. Just point. Now we will descend towards Flumet before the Col de Saisies, which we will climb tomorrow and not today. Cycling playground.
As we started after this pause, our front disc brakes failed. The pad spreader had crumpled, and we were forced to descend the rest of the way with just our rear brakes and hope for somewhere to have a replacement.
Like that's full brake. So it makes us go slow, but it doesn't stop us. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love this street. This is a great street. looking for a hotel with no phone. It's a bummer. Okay, I'm going right over here. Yep, and we're just gonna get off. So get ready to bail. Right now. Then we had to find a hotel without our phone. So we stopped at one place, got no response, and then we stopped at this place and the guy told me it was full. And so I went out to tell Lisa that it was full, and we had some people admiring our bike. And then a lady came out of a store and we kind of engaged all of them in helping us find a place to stay tonight. So the lady came right back to this guy at this hotel, and who had told me that they were full and that all of Flumet was full and that we need to ride 10 kilometers out of our way to Vesubie in order to find a place. She came back and asked him if we could have a room, and she was able to speak to him in French even though she didn't speak English, and she helped us negotiate a room, which the guy gave us a room, $103, includes dinner, and it includes breakfast, and I think it's going to be delicious. And I'm blown away. It's 103 euros. So we're being very blessed, even though we're having some things go wrong. We're being very blessed, right, Lisa?
Absolutely. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Merci. I don't. It's long.
Donc, le long, faire le tour, et en dessous, garage.
That was really delicious.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I've got this setting back here that's just to die for. So, wow. This reminds me of Heiligen Flute. It was such a good
it
dinner.
totally does.
It really does. We had this delicious lasagna, and then they brought, what was that pastry they brought out?
It was a tart, but it had apples and plums and raisins and macadamia. No, not macadamia.
Pistachio nuts.
And the crust was butter.
Butter, delicious.
Seriously, butter.
Yeah, this has been such a great place to just
Such a
be
gift.
allowed to stay. The guy's done a whole 180 from telling me no and kind of chasing me out the door, and then he opened up the doors, and here we are. So
We're
that
very,
was
very
awesome.
blessed. What a gift.
So after 3 major summits with almost 7,000 feet of climbing, we needed a good night's sleep and some help the next morning with a front brake problem, because the Col de Saisies, the Col du Pré, and the Cormet de Roseland are what's on the menu for tomorrow.
All right, Lisa, where are we?
We must be near because there's no time. Actually, where are we?
We're in,
Flumet.
there you go. We're in Flumet.
After 2 days of riding, we had now summited 3 major passes and climbed over 11,000 feet. But today's ride would turn out to include the most climbing of any day on the expedition. We would start the day in Flumet and climb the Col de Saisies, a relatively easy Category 2 climb, ascending 769 meters over 15 kilometers. After descending into the famous cheese town of Beaufort, we would take an alternate route bypassing the first half of the Cormet de Roseland up the much more difficult Col du Pré, a relentless but glorious Category 1 climb that ascends 965 meters in just 12 kilometers. We would then descend down to the Lac de Roseland and join the Cormet de Roseland about halfway up. Finishing the last 500 meters of the Cormet de Roseland, an HC in its own right, even without summiting the Col du Pré, we would then enjoy what we consider to be one of the most beautiful descents in the world into Bourg Saint-Maurice. The long, sweeping hairpins of this descent make it perfect for holding the throttle wide open and enjoying the huge, sweeping vistas of this side of the Roseland.
This is where we stayed last night, Le Mont Blanc.
Oh, and there was still the matter of having no front brakes, and there were no compatible pads to be found in Flumet. So we decided to climb up the Saisies and hope and pray that one of the mountain bike shops at the summit had what we needed.
As we ascend out of town, a bunch of these switchbacks to go up that are really tight.
Oh, look at this huge cliff.
I know, I love it. Here we go. 14 kilometers. Next K, 7%. $1K here, 2%. Must be a little down here in the valley to the river.
All right.
Cross the river and up. Here we go, under the ski lift. Look at the chairlift goes right through here. 8%. Hey, so how are we doing today?
Great. This is a beautiful, beautiful place.
Climbing the Saisies.
Yeah.
Goes off to the right. I see cars going up there. Going well. We climbed about how many feet, Lisa?
1735 so far.
1735
Yeah.
in just under
5.5 miles.
9 kilometers. Up over that shoulder over there.
That's all in.
Yep. Where the ski lift goes clear up to the top. Well, where doesn't the ski lift go clear up to the top? Here we go. Very cool. Very cool.
We've learned that camping in camper vans is immensely popular and accessible in Europe, and particularly in France. Perhaps we'll have to try that sometime.
Let's do that. Get out. All right. So we're here. We got our brakes fixed. These are the people who helped us. This has been a great place. Picard Sports. They heartily endorse it, especially if you have Abbott BB7 brakes. This is the 4th store we've tried and the only one that's had them. So we're just happy to have front brakes again, and hopefully they work. Because we need brakes when you're climbing in the Alps. They're
Yes.
sort of helpful.
You go straight up, and then you go
And
straight
then you
down.
go straight down.
So,
So now we are headed out of Saisies to the Cormet de Roseland via the Col du Pré, which this guy just heartily recommended. So we have to do it now, right?
now we have to do
Yeah,
it.
we're committed. We told him we're going to do it, so we cannot tell a lie.
Cannot tell.
But we think we're going to head over and climb that mountain over there. Cormet de Roseland, we think, goes up that canyon.
Wait a minute. Did I just say that? That's clear out there.
But we think we're going to head over and climb that mountain over there.
Isn't it amazing how far you can travel on a bike in one day?
Wow. Oh my gosh, that's Mont Blanc. That's Mont Blanc.
We left Beaufort and started heading up the Col du Pré, which skips the first half of the Cormet de Roseland on the official route and meets it again at the Lac de Roseland. A much more difficult but quieter way to go. I would say it's much more scenic too. It's a relatively easy climb until you reach the town of Beaufort. From there, it's at least a 9% average grade, as you can see in this graphic full of dark red. Pace yourself up this one, or you could blow up early. The views as the valley descends below you are spectacular though, and well worth the effort.
Col du Pré, going up to 1735. We're at 804 right now. Here we go. We are now on the switchbacks in earnest. Nine %. That means some 8s and some 12s. 9.5. 6 kilometers left. How's that, Lisa? AG2R, Lulu Wawa, Wawa Wawa, AG2R, BZH, Archaea, Wawa Wawa. Now, I haven't studied a lot of French, but I think that says Wawa Wawa Wawa, Wawa Wawa Wawa, AG2R. Two and a half miles left. 9.8%. No, we knew it would be that. Kinderspiele. Woo! Two kilometers left on the Col du Pré. 1.2 miles, Lisa. She doesn't want to go off this. I think I agree with her. It looks a little steep. The last sign here, Lisa. 1K. 6%. We're up here. Woo!
That was a climb.
Yes, it was. Oh my gosh, we're gonna see some real gorgeous here. All right, Lisa, how was that climb? That climb was very hard. Yeah, very hard.
This
Anyway.
is like the Roseland, and it's so amazing. There's almost no building out there. I think they've reserved it.
All right, well, here we go. Down the hill, across the bridge, up around
Stunning.
that up around that point over there, kind of the sharp lift off, not the higher one. I'm sure I'm pointing in the wrong place, but this lower, going around on that road there, then up to the top, which is just around the corner, not too far, and then down to Bourg Saint-Maurice. So a little bit more climbing. Lisa, can you do that?
Yeah, maybe. I need a Coke.
She needs a Coke. And maybe we'll get at our little shop down there. You can't see it from here, but there's a little shop over there that
They make waffles.
they have waffles. Bonjour! We hope they still have waffles. It's been 8 years, but maybe they have waffles.
The last climb on today's menu takes us from the midpoint of this chart up the last 1,300 feet of the Cormet de Roseland, where scenes of grandeur abound.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I love this turn.
Oh, I love this one. I loved it before. I love it again.
$3K. Somebody wrote a 1 in front of the 4 to make it look like 14%. I don't think it's 14%.
Oh, was that on video? I'm so...
No, I just turned it on.
Okay.
But I would tell everybody, at least it has renamed the Col du Pré, the Col du Pieu in her delirium. And I assured her that we would never climb the Col du Pieu. It is right out. The Cormet de Roseland. Here go Lisa, stand. Ha! It's really not steep at all. Just for effect, dramatic effect. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got a couple of turns in there, standing. Sending the Cormet de Roseland. One of the most beautiful descents ever, anywhere. How you doing? Oh yeah. Wow.
Oh, that's metamorphic.
That's what I was thinking. Something like that. I think I had a metamorphic sandwich today. That was delicious. Did you have one of those? It was a crunch crunch. This is the river. See that?
Oh my gosh, yeah, that thing. I'll bet it was massive.
Some kind of fortress up there. What you doing, Lisa?
I am watching Jausiers after the Col du Pré. They really needed it.
All our stuff's really salty,
Oh yeah.
and our shorts hadn't been washed in 3 days of hard riding.
Don't tell that.
While the clothes start drying, we can get something to eat. After over 50 miles and 7,600 feet of climbing, we deserved it. Up tomorrow, the highest pass in Europe, the Col du Telegraph. We're starting from an amazing place here in Bourg Saint-Maurice. We stayed last night in the base camp hotel, which has this view out our window. Now, with almost 20,000 feet of climbing in 3 days, we were heading out to bag the highest pass in Europe, the Col du Telegraph, peaking out at 2,770 meters, or 9,085 feet above sea level. First, we had to get to Val d'Isère, a climb of over 4,300 feet, and then, well, things don't always go as planned.
Good morning, Bourg Saint-Maurice. All right, we're at 700 meters, and we're climbing up to 2,700 meters. It's about 6,600 feet of climbing. Okay. Pain, Lisa.
What?
Pain.
Yeah,
That's the story of the day, pain. I'm gonna ride right over the top of that thing yodeling today, Lisa. Yodeling. It's our first real switchback, Lisa.
yeah.
Today. Let's see. How you doing?
It's good.
Val d'Isère. It's a long ride, isn't it?
Long ride, especially after a long ride yesterday. But it's gorgeous. There's glaciers up there and waterfalls, and it's really something.
Killing it, Lisa?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warum nicht? Kinderspieler. So it's 17 kilometers to the top of.
What I'm about to do is ignore an obvious sign written in 3 languages and blow right past a detour. Velos French, bikes English, and Fahrräder German were 3 clues that this sign was for us. Deviation obligatoire should have been my 4th clue, but we rode ignorantly past. Good thing another cyclist who couldn't read stopped us on their way back before we wasted too much energy.
Definitely went the right way though.
Yeah.
So we're going to go an alternate route. There's the dam. Yeah, really, how are we going to climb out of this? Deviation to the right. I wonder what this is going to be like. Well, even if we just get to Val d'Isère, right? We'll get there. We would be climbing this elevation anyway. Maybe not this steep. It's not too bad, but not yet. Yep. We're getting up there, Lisa. All right. Is that how many? 3,000 feet? It's a pretty good run right under the lift here. It's pretty steep. All right, lots of tunnels here. This is the scary part. Here we go, into the tunnel. Hello, Val d'Isère. I don't know what I'm doing. We need something to eat, that's for sure. All right.
Goofy butter.
We just...
Oh.
What was that? Woofy butter.
We ate butter. We feel better. I just drank Coke, and here we go.
And we ate at the Patisserie Cafe right there. Bought a ham sandwich and some treats and some Coke. And so now we're ready for the Isran. Here we go. It's 2 o'clock. Ah. Oh, it's delightful.
This. We knew we were.
Yep. I knew we were, because we don't have any idea what we would do in that town
No,
to relax.
no,
We move.
we knew.
We move. So we were headed up the hill, and all of a sudden we heard a
And I knew what it was. I knew we were hosed.
Yeah, so our tire actually blew out the sidewall, and we have 700 by 28 Cs, and no one in town has a 700 by 28 C. We ended up checking like 4 stores, and then we went back to one guy who was more mechanically inclined and asked him if he had tape. And so
He
we
said,
actually
"Oh, American tape.
American tape.
American tape. That's what duct tape is in France.
Yeah, it's American tape.
It's American tape.
So he gave us a roll of American tape to put a patch on there, and it's still bulging. The idea came to mind, heaven inspired, to cut up the tube that broke and put that in there as an additional liner. And so we've got that in there as well as the duct tape. So now we're spending the night in Val d'Isère.
Val d'Isère.
Unplanned, but it's a beautiful town, and I always have wanted to stay here for a little while. So we're walking the streets. We just bought a big bar of chocolate and ate the whole thing, and and now we're going to wander the streets. And there's this beautiful church and all these beautiful
so old.
buildings. We're
So
counting our
whenever-
blessings in spite of the fact that our cell phone is dead and our brakes died and now our tire blew out and we can't find a replacement for it. And we're just hoping that we can get to Saint Michel tomorrow and find a replacement tire. The Col du Galibier, when it was raining hard, we felt really blessed to find that little shed. Found a place to stay right by the Office of Tourism that the lady helped us find. We had a guy passing someone on a switchback. And so we came around the switchback and we had no lane to go into, so I basically rode in the grass. We were able to make it down the mountain.
We were able to make it down the
Yeah, we still had a
Aravis.
lot of the Aravis to go down.
Aravis to go down.
And we were able to make
the
it with
brake
just one
held.
brake in the back.
Yeah, the brake. And couldn't find a place to stay. And then the woman came out of her shoe store for some reason.
Well, and she went into the hotel that I had just been refused from. Then he let us in, and we had the greatest night
It was a
and
great
a great
experience.
breakfast, and then we climbed the Col du Saisies, and we found
the
found
brake we
the
needed
brakes
after
that we needed.
looking in a lot of places.
Yeah.
And they're like, no.
here. We only got about a mile out of town before the tire blew on us. And
Okay.
if we would have had to come down from
Oh
near
my
the
gosh,
top or
that would have
something,
been disaster.
yeah, it would have
ruined
been
our
really
rim.
terrible.
Here's what I'm learning is that if someone comes to you and looks desperate, be nice
Yeah.
and bend over backward for them, because I know what it feels like to be on the other side of that equation.
Yeah. Yeah. We've been helped a lot.
Yeah.
In our last episode, we attempted to climb the highest pass in Europe, the Col du Galibier, from Bourg Sainte-Maurice, France. After climbing 4,259 feet in 26 miles, we made it just past Val d'Isère before we were forced to turn around with a sidewall tire blowout. Unable to find a tire, we improvised with duct tape and a piece of the blown-out tube for reinforcement. Kind of a nerve-wracking day again. All right, Lisa, where are we?
We're gonna do the Col du Vars.
All right, there's our place where we enjoyed the band last night.
This is day 5 of our quest to conquer the route of the Grand Alps from Geneva, Switzerland to Nice, France. In the last 4 days, we had climbed 23,438 feet, summiting the Col du Galibier, Col de Romme, Col de la Colombiere, Col de Aravis, Col de Saisies, Col du Pré, and the Cormet de Roseland. From Val d'Isère, the Col du Galibier is not a terribly difficult climb, averaging a 6% grade, but you still have to climb 956 meters, or 3,136 feet, over 11 miles. The pass tops out at 9,086 feet. It is a stunning climb, with views that take your breath away at every turn.
There's the marker. 5%, 15K. Can we do that, Liesel? Yeah, we can. Lots of e-bikes this morning going up. Glad I put the luggage on the back so Lisa could pull it instead of me. Tell us about those flowers.
They are fireweed. And when the blossoms get to the top, you know that summer's over.
Beautiful, lots of them up here. We're doing great, Lisa. 7%, we're just chugging along. Wow. That's magnificent. Love that bridge and that old house there. Yeah. Pont Saint-Charles. Bonjour. We can keep up with him, Lisa. Nothing.
These markers are on every kilometer of every major climb in France. They tell you the average grade of the next kilometer, how many kilometers are left, and your current altitude.
How you doing, Lisa?
Really good. Better than yesterday.
Good. You see? It's getting better every day. Hello, stream. We're climbing the highest mountain pass in Europe. Col du Galibier. That's pretty awesome. Oh my goodness, look at that, Lisa. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. There's the playground down there, Lisa. Bonjour. Oh, bonjour. 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 4K. 6%.
Bravo.
Ah,
Bravo, bravo,
merci.
bravo. C'est bien.
Over there. There we go. That's where it is. Kein Problem. We just crossed 2,600 meters high. A nice tailwind here. At least it's not a headwind. And the tire is still going. Kind of a sight, but we about got blown off the road down there. Definitely feels like the highest pass in Europe. Oh man. 19% is what mine says. It's not 19. Oh, now it says -8. You ready, Lisa? Okay. Oh. All right. You rock it. It's all up to you. I'm following you. Ah, merci. Yeah, it's going. It's running. No, it's okay. So it's going. Yeah, good. Voilà. Merci. You just climbed the Col du Galibier.
What am I gonna do next?
Yeah.
Colombiere.
Colombiere. Warum nicht? I didn't know there was a neat building at the top. There usually is, but I actually thought it was fairly barren up here, and now I see that it's not. Wow.
Amazing.
What'd you think of that?
I loved it actually. It was great.
That was really cool.
After summiting the Col du Galibier, it's an absolutely magnificent 3,184-foot descent down to Bonneval-sur-Arc. This is followed by a 60-kilometer ride through the Marion Valley that descends another 3,929 feet. Make no mistake about it though, this is a strong man's descent that includes a surprise climb in the middle up a lesser-known version of the Col de la Madeleine. We would not have been prepared for such a long ride as this had we gotten out of Val d'Isère the afternoon before. Just a reminder that if you're enjoying this video, I'm in the process of completing the route of the Grand Alps, and then I have a series on the climbs of the Pyrenees Mountains that I'm putting together. So don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to be notified of future releases. I would really appreciate it.
Oh wow, look at that. Wow. Halele! Wow. All right, this is the point where I say, we're going down, down, down,
Oh,
down,
yeah.
down, 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 down. And you say,
I hope the brakes work.
that's right. Yodel for us, Lisa. Wow, Lisa, look at that. It's just massive. Oh my goodness. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Going all the way down there. Straight out the end. the little dears. I love it. All the puppies drinking the cow's milk. We're just a little too happy coming down this hill, aren't we? Parlez-vous anglais? Saint-Michel?
Saint-Michel.
Why Col de la Madeleine?
Ici. Ici, here.
Here.
Col de la Madeleine.
This is a climb?
Et là-bas,
There is another Col de la Madeleine.
Yeah.
il y a two.
Yeah.
Two cols.
Cool. But it's not the Col de la Madeleine, it's another Col de la Madeleine. This is no picnic of a climb. Allez, allez. Look at that. That's not a bad view, is it? Like, if you had to go on a walk every once in a while and that mountain was up there, you wouldn't be like, ugh, the same old mountain. No, you would be like Heidi. You would sing songs and pick flowers and pet cows. The hills are alive with the sun. Were we supposed to go this way? Were we supposed to go this way? I'm assuming that was an overt. I don't know either. Yeah, I think so. Can you give me a sign? Oh, there we go. Modane 17. So we're trying to get to Saint-Michel, which is, we've been told 20 kilometers after Modane, so we have 37 kilometers to ride, and it's 2:21. Yeah, that's really cool. Wow. This is Modane.
So we made it to Saint-Michel. We just happened to stop on the Col d'Iseran to let the brakes cool off. And a man just happened to be there. He was Dutch. And he said, oh, go to the Velo bike store in Saint-Michel and they will have a tire. So we beat ourselves silly getting here. It was unbelievably hard. And they did indeed have the right size tire. And so Reed is putting it on right now.
Hello.
And I am amazed.
The last climb of the day features the Col du Telegraph from Saint-Michel-de-Maurienne. Climbing 2,745 feet over 7.3 miles, it has an average grade of 7.1%. Definitely no laughing matter, but pure satisfying joy to watch the valley fall below you while riding up into the cool evening shade. We used the Office of Tourism in Saint-Michel to secure lodging in Valloire.
We've got shade. We just ate 2 Magnum bars each and a baguette with cheese and some Coca-Cola. Definitely finally got some energy in us. Here comes the sign. Let's go see the sign. Uh-oh. 7 kilometers. Next one, 9%. Ooh. It was such a blessing to have the blowout yesterday. Just so much better to have done this ride today and get to Valloire, the perfect staging place for the rest of our trip. And that man who told us the exact bike shop to go to, just because I said hi, told him about our tire, and he said, oh, go here, that's a great bike shop. Here we go, Lisa. How you doing, darling?
Hanging in. Losing a little power, but I'm going.
Yeah. We're making it, aren't we?
Oh, we are.
Yeah.
We absolutely are.
And almost 2,000 meters.
Oh,
1950.
Wow. Yeah.
And 100K. That's a long day in the saddle for a tandem. 7%, 1 kilometer.
1K.
We came from all the way down there just as a little bonus ride today. There it is. 5K into Valloire. It's all downhill, Lise. There's Valloire down there.
Oh, wow.
There it is.
So, after 67 miles and almost 7,000 feet of climbing, we finally made it over the Col du Galibier, through the Marion Valley to Saint-Michel, and up the Col du Telegraph to Valloire, one of our favorite mountain villages, at the base of the Col du Galibier. Time to refuel and get some sleep for tomorrow's adventure.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi. We are in Valloire.
There you go. You knew it was coming, right?
I'm ready.
I gave you a chance to think. You came right up with it.
We're gonna ride the Galibier.
The Col du Galibier climbs 1,213 meters out of Valloire to the summit at 2,642 meters, with an average grade of 6.9%. The last 7 kilometers frequently average 8 to 9%, as you can see by all the dark red on the right side of this chart. The Col du Galibier is the 8th highest paved road in the Alps. In 1876, the first passable road was completed between the Marion Valley and Briançon. In 1911, it made its first appearance in the Tour de France. That year, only 3 cyclists were able to reach the summit without walking their crude single-speed bikes. Since then, it has appeared 60 times in the Tour de France. It is frequently the highest point in the Tour de France. Compared to many other famous climbs of the Tour, which are mostly famous because of the Tour, the grandeur of the Galibier stands on its own as a national landmark, and its status is merely magnified by the Tour's frequent visits.
We had a good breakfast. We stayed last night at the Hotel de la Poste here in lovely Valloire. Oh wow, that is pretty. Like that little church up there.
Yeah.
Well, this Galibier starts off with a bang. 8s and 9s, right out of town. It's a beautiful day, isn't it, Lisa?
This is day 6 of our quest to conquer the route of the Grand Alps from Geneva, Switzerland to Nice, France. In the first 5 days, we completed 9 major climbs totaling over 30,000 feet in elevation. That puts us just past the halfway mark on our journey, totaling almost 500 miles and 58,000 feet of climbing.
Oh wow,
Today we would complete another 5,000 feet towards our goal.
all these flowers, so pretty. 12K, working it baby, working it. One step at a time, it's the way life is. Bonjour. Got a bravo, very nice. Bravo, bravo. Lisa and I are being lazy today. Our rate is 126, mine's 134. I just looked down, I'm like, I'm not even working. That's where we're going over there.
I wanna take you with me. Where do you wanna go? Imagine the way it could be if life was an open road. Come on and take it easy. See the whole world up close. Let's get lost in the great unknown.
Now we're got a serious climb here, and that's baby. Right now, we just gotta focus on getting to that next switchback. 9%, 5K. Cool, we'll knock some of this out right here. Just way up there. Oh, here's Pantani forever.
On the road to the top of the Galibier is a monument to Marco Pantani, one of the greatest cyclists of all time, who won the Tour de France Giro d'Italia double in 1998. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest climbing specialists of all time. He met an untimely death in 2004 at just 34 years old. This monument was erected in his honor in 2011.
There's Levi.
No way.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's funny. 8 years later, starting to look closer. Oh, there you go, Lisa.
oh my goodness. Look where we are.
We got no business being here, do we?
I wanna take you with me. Where do you wanna go? Imagine the way it could be if life was an open
We did not go through the tunnel. We did not come to the Galibier to go through the tunnel. To the top or bust for us Hollies. This wall. Woo. There it is, Lisa. Woo! Ah, yeah. Oh, go, 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 go.
Starting and stopping on a 10% grade is not an easy thing for a tandem.
Go, go. Go, go. Go, go.
Allez, bravo.
Merci. Merci. Lisa, you just climbed the Col du Galibier. What are you gonna do next?
Hope the brakes work.
Yeah, yeah. It goes without saying that we're gonna go down,
Down, down, down, down, down, down, down, down, down, down, down, down, down, down.
and then off the edge of the earth right down there. All right, we're at the top of the Galibier, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
And just had a nice visit with the German man.
No, he's French.
A French man, but he knows German, and it was our more common language was German, so we visited in German. It was really fun.
From the top of the Col du Galibier, you descend a glorious 7 kilometers and 580 meters down to the top of the Col de Lauterre. In my opinion, this is the most scenic side of the Galibier, with glacier-covered mountains rising up in the distance as you descend. From Lauterre, it's a long, strong man's descent down to Briançon and the start of the Col des Oides.
Here we go, girlfriend. Hope the brakes work.
I wanna take you with me. Where do you wanna go? Imagine the way it could be if life was
Allez,
an
allez,
open
allez.
road. Come on and take it easy. See the whole world up close. Let's get lost in the great unknown.
Oh.
We've experienced our brake pads glazing over and becoming useless, so we made it a rule to stop partway down each major descent to let the brakes cool down.
Hi, Lisa. Hi. We're descending. Oh.
That glorious mountain peak is Le Grand Galibier, which stands at 10,590 feet tall.
There we go. So we did turn left to Briançon in 28 kilometers. All right, back to warp speed.
Just a moment to ask you to please like this video and subscribe to my channel. After all this work, I could certainly use a boost from a nice person like you.
Hello, church. It's open. There it is.
Right?
Col du Vars. Yeah, left up here.
We intended to stay the night in Briançon, but to be honest, it didn't seem like our kind of town. So once again, we headed for the mountains. Why not take a bite out of the Col des Oides while the day was still young? Although we started up the Col des Oides today, we would only make it about halfway before we decided to stop for the evening. The ride from Briançon to Cervieres is 11 kilometers and 418 meters in elevation gain, for a mild 3.8% grade. Not having a working phone to help us find a place to stay each evening always weighed a bit on us, but we were blessed to have things always work out.
I'm in too. We'll find a place to stay tonight. I feel like we're supposed to go on.
I'm following.
We are entering the town of Cervieres. Hotel des Oides, restaurant and bar. All right, so we
pulled in here to get a Coke and try to get some snacks so we could climb the rest of the Col d'Izoard. And it started to rain. And it was already close to 4 o'clock, and we didn't have a place to stay in the next town on the other side of the mountain. And so I just asked this guy if he had a room, and he's overcharging us a little bit, but he's including dinner and breakfast. And so we're just gonna take it and, and call it a day.
We washed our clothes.
We washed all our clothes. They're all hanging out and getting dry. And now we're going to just enjoy the evening. And this guy's going to draw up a little description of the rest of our route, since we don't know without the cell phone where we're going entirely. And we just keep connecting the dots on the route of the Grand Alps, and it's working. This really old community next to where we're staying. Wow, it's just... construction is very ancient. I think you could say this is ancient, can't you, Lisa?
Oh, yeah.
Take you with me. Where do you wanna go? Imagine the way it could be if life was an open road. Come on and take it easy. See the whole world up close. Let's get lost in the great
unknown. So we just walked up to this door, and it won't open, but it's got a really cool door handle here. It's kind of a locking mechanism, but
show the step.
yeah, it's got a snake for a handle here, so you can slide that along and then push these things in. Maybe that one goes in. And look at this neat entryway here, Lisa. Wow. St. Michael. Saint Michel. Got these pillars out in front. One has a hand on it. Beautiful view out here of Col d'Izoard. Here's another door, Lisa. Not much of one.
Oh, that's like disconcerting. That's a bone and a tooth. A bone and a tooth. And another tooth.
Oh my gosh.
There's a person down underneath me.
It's just full of bones. It's just leaking bones. There's like all kinds of bones over here. Just bones everywhere. You find a skull, Lisa? There's two pieces of the skull right there.
And then there's a bigger piece right there.
This bigger piece of skull right here. It's for size. There we go, Lisa. Well, very interesting. Our stroll through Cervieres that evening was just the change of pace we needed and gave us a nice hands-on, up-close experience with history. We had to hurry back to the hotel to beat an oncoming thunderstorm that lasted deep into the night. Dinner was wonderful and set the stage for the next day's climbs up the rest of the Izoard and the Col du Vars. But today, it was the mighty and glorious Galibier, and then some, adding another 40 miles and over 5,000 feet of climbing on our journey through the route of the Grand Alps. We woke up in the small town of Cervieres, which is 9 kilometers up the famed Col d'Izoard. This climb has 3 distinct sections, 2 kilometers of lush farmland, 5 kilometers of forested pines, and the remaining 4 kilometers above the tree line, with spectacular views for 360 degrees. There we go. Our place was the last one on the left on the balcony. Woo! The legs are asking questions, Lisa. What are you doing? The Col d'Izoard, from wherever we stayed last night. The Col d'Izoard, from Cervieres. Little squares of pastures, full of fresh spring mix for the cows. Happy cows. This sign shows that we are now at an altitude of 1,675 meters, 9 kilometers left to go, with an average grade over the next kilometer of 6.9%.
Lot of thunder and lightning last night, wasn't there, Lisa? It's nice to see bluer skies today. We'll take some cloud cover, but there's nothing hardly at all in the sky. Look at these old buildings. Oh my. Look at these. That we don't have good representation among professional cyclists from the United States. It's because we don't have the roads. We see children climbing these mountains on BMX bicycles or tiny 10 speeds. They're just amazing. This is their sport. Oh geez, there's a whole herd of them here. We got flies galore. Lisa's whacking flies off my back. The refuge of Napoleon was built so that Napoleon could go indoors and get away from the flies. That's cool. Say, Viva la Napoleon.
Viva la... Really?
I don't know. Let's see. That is the top. Right there. You ready to stand? All right, Lisa, how was that climb?
It was great. Very pretty at the top.
Very pretty at the top.
Lots of cliffs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Lots of flies is what she's trying not to say.
Yeah,
but we still enjoyed the climb.
But we still
it was
enjoyed
beautiful.
Yeah, and it's beautiful up here now.
It really is. Yeah, let's give it a shot around here. That's the Casa Deserta, I think.
Oh yeah?
All this
stuff
desert
over here.
kind of
Yeah.
look over here. But those mountains there stand between us and the Mediterranean. So we have to go over a few more mountains to get there.
Yeah.
We now descend sharply for 609 meters and 7.6 kilometers with tight turns before hitting another strong man's descent of 23 kilometers with just 793 meters of additional descent before reaching Guestre and the base of the Col du Vars.
All right, over the top we go. We're going down, 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 Lisa.
Yes.
2,360 meters high is no slouch of an elevation.
It was really cool to see the word courage written on the road because we frequently hear people cheer for us by saying, bravo, courage.
Down the south side of the Isouade. Very cool, Lisa. Oh, look at the ski hills. Of course. With the Grand Alps. Hello! Go. It is cool. Reminds me of going to Sun Road.
It does.
We're on the Col du Vars, 19K, but we don't know where the top is. No idea.
The Col du Vars can really be broken up into two climbs of about 500 meters each. The first half is quite steep, winding up 11 switchbacks along a hog's back ridge. Then you descend into the town of Vars. From there, the second half of the Col du Vars has a more mild grade as you pass through the high mountain ski village and wide open vistas en route to the pass at 2,108 meters.
Out there, maybe? We'll know in 18K, won't we? This one goes up to 2,109 meters. Might sound funny that I don't know where I'm going. Cell phone blew up day one, climbing over the Col du Galibier. It got soaked in a rainstorm and hasn't been happy ever since. Wow, he's in a hurry. Look down there, Lisa. You see you hanging in there?
I am.
Yeah.
It's hot, but it's beautiful over there.
Yeah, it got pretty just a little while ago.
Yep. So it's good. We're gonna tackle this today.
We need some food. We climbed 4,000 feet. There's a couple of ski hills. Definitely gonna have some food up here. Oh, we poured some down our backs. It was freezing.
That was great.
We are here in Vars. The Office of Tourism is conveniently closed. We found this lovely bakery. And we are going to eat food and drink Coke and then climb the last 500 meters to the top. Right, Lisa? Ah, it's been a heck of a climb so far, right? Yeah.
Deeper than we imagined.
9K left and 500 meters, so it shouldn't be too bad, but it always is. Always has a way of getting us. We'll make it. Bonjour. Merci. Doing great. 7.6%. 5K left. That's it. 3 miles. Bonjour. This is another refuge of Napoleon here. We're going to take a little photo. Last 100 meters. Col du Vars. What'd you just say?
Stand like we're amazing.
Okay. Let's stand like we're amazing. Ah, merci.
The first one?
What?
This is the first one?
First one? No, it's what?
Okay, but
And then here?
this morning when I start to climb,
Uh-huh.
I saw you
Yeah.
in my back.
Okay.
Nothing beats the satisfaction you feel reaching the top of the last mountain and knowing it's all downhill from here into a beautiful French village. The descent into Jausiers is a quick and fairly steady 22.3 kilometers with 886 meters of downhill through beautiful countryside and quaint French villages, complete with bell towers.
Rue de la Bonette. So we learned when we went over to see the church, we learned that they speak Italian here in Joux. Yeah.
They still know a little French. but
Yeah.
they want to speak Italian.
Yeah, and when I asked a waitress if she spoke English
They're like, no.
in French by saying parlez-vous anglais, she said, I speak English if you speak Italian. She was like wanting to know that Italian is the language of choice here. So we are in France, but here they speak Italian.
Yes.
Sebastian from the hotel in Cervieres that morning had written some rough instructions for us that would lead us into tomorrow's ride up the mighty Col de la Bonette, a significant challenge after 52 miles and over 6,000 feet of climbing today and 42,000 feet of climbing in 7 days. So for now, it was time for bon appetit and a good night's sleep. Hello everyone, and welcome to the next installment on our journey through the route of the Grand Alps. On today's menu is the mighty Col de la Bonette, with the Cima de la Bonette at the summit. The Cima de la Bonette is the highest paved road in France, and with its scenic loop at the top, has the distinction of being the highest paved through road in Europe. The climb runs for 23 kilometers and has an average gradient of 6.8% that feels more like 8%. Along the way, you summit onto 3 hanging valleys and then ride up above the tree line on a road that seems to go on forever. The total ascent is a whopping 1,590 meters or 5,217 feet and tops out at 2,802 meters. Frankly, I'm blown away that this climb has only been featured in the Tour de France 4 times and only once in the last 50 years back in 2008. This massive climb is a beast by anyone's standard, and on the Tandem, we had our work cut out for us. We started out the day with me adjusting the rear brakes, only to find them non-functional. We actually thought this might be the end of our adventure, but the night before, we had come upon an excellent bike shop. So we limped the bike over there to see what could be done. To our relief, the mechanic had us up and running in no time. Once again, we were blessed and started out on another great climb.
De la Bonette, la plus haute d'Europe. The Col de la Bonette from Jausiers. Bonjour. 6 weeks riding in the Alps and the Dolomites, and we have had a total number of mechanical problems amounting to 1 flat tire. We were due, Lisa, we were due. What, Lisa? I hope we're done. Yeah, I hope we're good to go for a while here. Going up there. Oh, here we go. What do we got left? 11. 5.1. Fairly intimidated by all of that up there. We're at about 2,100 meters, and the top is 2,800. About 2,400 feet to climb. 12%. Nope, we still got 1, 2 switchbacks and then over the top. Yep. There's the last switchback of this set. I'm sure there are more. We're just climbing away. Just keeps going level after level here. Just at this level here, cars going clear up there, people standing up there. We will soon be at the highest point we have been on the route de Grandes Alpes. Good job. Is that 3? 4,000 feet? 4,000 feet in 13 miles. 4,000 feet in 13 miles. There we go. Wow. Woo. Good job, Lisa. Oh boy.
As we approached the final climb, Lisa said something indistinguishable to me. I asked her to repeat it. She said, "Oh my gosh, I just fell asleep." I guess that meant it was time to pull over and eat some chocolate.
This is our 9th day of riding in a row. Friday night was a little day. 8 big days in a row, Lisa. Woo! It's a long climb. Merci!
After Lisa woke up from her nap, we found ourselves at the base of this very steep climb up a barren hillside with some pretty stiff winds to the top of the Cima.
Here we go. Okay, we're gonna padlock our bags to this post.
It was a little disconcerting. Let's just say there was a healthy debate that led to our renaming of this peak as Divorce Mountain. But I'm happy to report that there were no empty seats on the tandem for this final ascent.
Yay!
All right, that's good.
Get in there, Lisa. We can do this. 13. 14. Solid 14. Let's stand.
The descent from the Cima de la Bonette to Saint Etienne de Tinee is massive in scale, with wide open vistas and mountain peaks for 360 degrees. Long sweeping turns guide you down this glorious descent of 1,700 meters, over 26 kilometers. It's a fantastic reward after climbing to the summit of the highest paved through road in Europe.
Jacket?
Yeah. The wrong one, of course.
Can you find mine in there?
Just my blue one.
Look at this little interesting community here.
Once again, the Office of Tourism took good care of us in Saint Etienne de Tinee and set us up with a wonderful place for the night. It was another picture-perfect ski village in which to spend our evening walking around and enjoying the churches, fountains, historic buildings, and cool mountain air. After our walkabout, we sat down to some of the best cheeseburgers ever, and then hit the sack for a good night's sleep. Next up tomorrow is the Col Saint Martin, but today's accomplishment on the Bonette will not soon be forgotten. We started in Geneva, Switzerland just 8 days ago on our journey through the route of the Grand Alps and have since ridden 383 miles over 13 major passes, totaling over 47,000 feet of climbing. Now just 2 days and 3 mountain passes stand between us and the Mediterranean Sea.
So the plan is to ride from here, which is Saint Etienne de Tinee, past Isola to Saint-Sever-sur-Tinee, which is where the two routes, the official route and this alternate route, come back together. I think it's 28 kilometers to get there. So we'll do that and then we'll see what we find.
What we would find is that Saint-Sever-sur-Tinee did not capture our interest, so after spending a few minutes seeing a delightful surprise of a town called Isola, we decided to forge ahead and tackle the Col Saint-Martin, which takes off from the main road right here. The Col Saint-Martin is a solid climb of 1,000 meters, but it's not particularly challenging with an average grade of 6.2% and a difficulty rating of 682. High difficulty ratings are about 800 plus. It was a quieter road, which we definitely needed at this point. A reminder to not do the route of the Grand Alps in August. On the advice of a new friend we met on the way up the climb, we targeted a lovely town just on the other side of the summit called Saint-Martin-Vesubie.
Thank you, Saint Etienne de Tinee. You were a very cute little city.
We decided to take a left turn into the delightful town of Isola, and we were not disappointed. We are continually astounded at the beauty that lies around every corner in France.
How could a little town be so cute? Merci. Well, that was sure fun.
That was something else.
Well, this town of Saint-Sever-Tinee is very small, and I don't think we're going to stay here, so we're going to go on and probably do some climbing until we get to a town that looks a little bit more like a place where we'd like to spend a little time. It's going to be a hot climb.
Yep.
About 4 kilometers out of town, we turn left and start climbing a little bit. So the Col Saint-Martin, is that what it is? So we're getting some power. Magnum bars, Coca-Cola, and brioche, and we should make it up just fine, right?
It'll be
Lisa?
fine.
Here we go. Lisa, can we go now? Here we go, going up.
Going up.
It's worth noting that we are climbing during a major heat wave in southern Europe. We're just going to pace ourselves as we usually do, but maybe even with a little more moderation. Up the Col de Saint-Martin, grand depart from Nice 2020.
16 kilometers.
This climb takes us up to 1,500 meters, right?
I believe it is.
Lisa, happy?
Yep.
Me too. I love this rock wall. And there's 100 meters. We're at 600 meters high, and we're headed to 1,500 meters high. 9 rings of the bell to go to get over this somewhere.
How long is your ride?
We started in Geneva,
Yeah.
so we're headed to Nice.
Wow, like us.
We started there on Saturday.
So the weather at the beginning was not
Yes,
perfect for you, was it?
Saturday was so rainy. My cell phone is dead.
Oh no.
Yeah, for a week, no phone. What's your name?
Thomas.
Thomas,
And you?
Reed, and Lisa.
Read and Lisa.
Yes.
It was very nice.
Very nice to meet you, Thomas.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you.
Thank you. You helped us pass 300 meters of climbing.
I'm glad.
Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, straight and maybe we'll see you again.
Okay, sounds good. Let's stand. There goes Thomas, our new friend. He's a viola player in the Monaco Symphony. Cool dude. I like him a lot. St. Martin Vesubie. That's where we're going. Lisa, is this a great day?
This is a great day.
This is a great day.
I love this ride. It's awesome.
So nice to have it be a little quieter today too.
Yes. So nice.
Wow, this is cute.
This distinct archway looked like an exit of some kind. After we rode past and above the cluster of ancient rock homes on the road, we took a right turn in hopes of discovering what sort of alley would descend through the middle of this wonderful commune to exit that arch. We were not disappointed.
Let's put this foot down in case we need to exit quickly. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Hello, little fountain. And this is the exit that we saw before. Yeah. Wow, that was cool.
In fact, we enjoyed it so much that we had to go around again.
No, it's open.
Oh, it's open.
Front door's open.
Let's see it.
We're going down in the crypt. There's a big step, Lisa. That's where we're going. Up over that saddle. 4 kilometers and 200 meters of climbing. There's 1,300, Lisa. There's the top of this one. Col du Saint Martin. 1 kilometers, 10 meters left of climbing. 1%. Should we take that one? Okay. Thank you for your trust, Lisa. I love you too. Bring it, Lisa. beautiful road. Wow. I don't think we go that way. That's a left turn, and this is the main road, right? So it would clearly give us more instruction than that. Wow, look at all this rubble. Spin it over. Yeah, they've had some huge flooding here.
It was August 2021. And as we entered this area, we had no idea that less than 1 year ago, in October 2020, a huge storm brought heavy rains and massive flooding to this region, destroying buildings, bridges, and roads, and isolating several villages. The main village of St. Martin Vesubie is perched on a hillside and was spared, but everything in what was a beautiful lush green valley below was completely wiped out by rushing water, leaving only rubble in its wake. It was an astonishing and humbling scene to suddenly arrive on.
Wow. I'm blown away.
We pulled into the town square and located the Office of Tourism, and within 20 minutes had a place to stay for the night.
We found a place to stay. I can't pronounce the name of it. It's got a little beer garden out here. It's a lovely 1830s? 1830s. Something like that. Building.
Our bedroom came with its own bathroom and was adequate, with a deck for drying our clothes after washing them.
Cycling laundry.
St. Martin Vesubie is a beautiful little town. We went off to do some exploring and find some dinner. We found the streets to be delightful, with narrow alleyways, adorned handcrafted windows, and secret chambers. Also, of course, welcoming churches, like the Church of Our Lady of the Assumption, built in the 1800s, with its beautiful arches and magnificent altarpiece, as well as inspiring paintings. And the Chapel of the White Penitents, built approximately 1675, with its panoramic paintings representing the story of Jesus. Once the sun went down and everything was closed, we were lucky to find one restaurant still open, where we had some delicious French raviolis. Today's ride turned out to be more than we expected, but we loved every corner, each with a special surprise inside. This sign was posted in one of our lodgings. The secret to happiness is to do what you love. The secret of success is to love what you do. Well, we had just spent the night in St. Martin Vesubie after adding the Col St. Martin to our list of climbs the previous day. That brought our total elevation gain over 9 days to 50,826 feet. Today's ride would take us over 2 more climbs, the Col de Turini and the Col de Castillon, and finally land us on the shores of the Mediterranean Sea in Menton, France. We didn't plan to actually go all the way to the Mediterranean today, but you never know what's going to happen when you wake up in a strange place, get on the bike, and start rolling forward.
The Col du Turini from St. Martin Vesubie. We enjoyed looking at this village last night in the evening. Beautiful town. Wow, look at this. Go, route to Tour de France, Col de Turini. Last major climb, a couple of minor climbs after this, but 1100 meter climb, mostly 7%, max 9. Off we go. What have you got here, Lisa? 9? At least I made all this shade for you today. Bonjour. Love these trees. This is delightful. Beautiful road though, look at this.
Wake up, step into the world outside. The future never looks so bright. Can't you hear it calling us?
Next one's 8. 702 to the top.
The Col du Turini winds up the mountain like a bowl full of spaghetti spilled down the side of a countertop. We've learned that you just have to slurp up one noodle at a time, and soon you'll be at the top.
Enjoying this ride?
Oh yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
Yep. Neat rock formations holding the road up. Tunnels, bridges, shade every once in a while. Almost no traffic. It's awesome.
Yeah. What did we just eat?
It's actually basically Nutella-filled croissants, which is like sin upon sin. So yeah.
Which we can have sin upon sin
When you're climbing.
when you're climbing. Yep. Looking down from where we were looking up just a second ago. That's what's so cool. Right, Lisa?
Yep. That's what's cool about climbing, is you look back and you see that. Oh my stars.
So much shade. This is one of the hottest days on record, and this ride is still not bad.
Yeah, we could run away, 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 away. We don't have to stay, we could run away. Away, 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 away. Oh, we could run away, run away.
Should we barrel away? Let's do it. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Go there. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. This is ridiculous. Ha.
25 kilometers to Sospel.
25?
Yep.
This side of the Col du Turini that we're descending, with its amazing switchbacks, has been made famous by its inclusion in the Monte Carlo rally race that has been running since 1911. If you think driving these hairpin bends at high speeds would be a challenge, try doing it at night and in the snow. The Col du Turini has made and broken many a rally car racer's dreams.
Oh, cool. We're on it.
Oh my gosh.
I knew it was on our route, and we're running out of mountains, so why not here? 11. I feel like kind of on the Great Wall of China, but smaller.
Every breath holds a moment, everyone a chance to take. You can see it if you close your eyes. We already know the way. Forever you and me, running wild and free, chasing down the sun. Oh, we've just begun. It's a winding road of all the places we will go.
They have ice cream everywhere here. Towards the church. It looks like that's the neighborhood right there. Let's just go to this corner and see what it is. That's their theater. Semana du Cinema. So we're gonna climb the Col du Castillon because they don't have a room in all of Sausville. So we're gonna climb over this 400-meter mountain and hope to find a room in Menton. There's the route of the Grand Alps, Lisa, like you saw. Good job. And we're just gonna walk this baby up over there because the official route actually ends in Menton now. But we will ride over to Nice tomorrow. But we will see the Mediterranean today. 6K Col du Castillon. Well, we're already above town, I would say. How's that, Lisa?
Yeah.
Goodbye, Sausville. Trying to keep Lisa awake. Stay awake, Lisa. Just kidding, she's wide awake. Climbing the Col du Castillon. What do you think, Lisa?
Almost there.
After having climbed the Turini today, this is a chore, especially in the heat. But we're almost to the top.
Well,
I see it
we'll get there, Maurice.
very soon. Very soon. Okay, we're gonna stop and get our picture here.
Good holidays.
Yes, you good. Okay, we gotta hurry because Lisa doesn't feel good. So here we are, Col du Castillon. Right, Lisa?
Yes.
Good job, Lisa. I believe we're gonna go through this and start seeing cool things. Yodel for me. There we go. I knew she had a yodel left. Castillon. Bonjour. And then we died. Oh. We were just way up there, Lisa. It's like an old train track, doesn't it? Yeah, look at that up there. Wow. All right, Lisa, where are we?
We are in Menton, and it's right on the ocean. You can feel how wet it is in the air.
And we are happy to be here and happy to be safe. And it's been a fantastic journey. Wow. It's gone by so quickly that it's hard to even believe everything we've done over the last 9 days.
I know.
So it's just, it's been amazing and hard. And amazing. So, I have a bug on me.
Yes.
We haven't been to touch the Mediterranean yet.
Not yet.
We are now at sea level.
Yes. But I got to wash my hair. It was very nice.
So we're celebrating with some pad thai and walk to the Mediterranean. Here we go. Let's go touch it.
Okay.
So this is it, the final climb up the Col d'Ise and then the descent into Nice. With 56,000 feet of climbing and 500 miles of riding behind us, this was the grand finale of the route of the Grand Alps. This road had me concerned from the beginning. It's a heavily trafficked road, and most of the time, you're pinched between a rock and a hard place. The hard place being a speeding car, and the rock being, well, an actual rock. But we eventually found our way out of town, always the hardest part, and onto the climb. And once we threw caution to the wind, we actually enjoyed the ride. Come along with us and enjoy some highlights and the conclusion of our journey on the route of the Grand Alps.
Maybe we should follow these cyclists.
Follow them. Yeah.
La Palamosa. Well, Monaco's just straight out there. Pardon? Col d'Ise?
Ah non, c'est pas ici.
C'est pas...
Ah non, c'est
No, not from here. C'est pas...
à peu près comme ça et à droite. Hein.
Okay.
15 km.
15 kilometer. How much is 15? Oh, jeez. Well, we're trying to climb the Col du Galibier, starting right from the waterfront by the casino in Menton. Follow the La Turbie signs and the signs to Monaco. You'd think they'd have Col du Galibier signs somewhere. So this morning we got up, didn't really want to do this busy road, but figured we would give it a try. Give Lisa some kudos. She was all supportive. And off we've gone. Ease. No, it says ease.
Ease.
Yes.
We are next to Monaco.
That's Monaco down there.
Richest country in the world. Capital.
We're at 355 meters high, going up to just over 500. We're basically just circumventing Monaco up on the hill. There's that Turbie. I think we just go straight. What do you think? I can sneak by this guy. I can fit through here. Ease. Let's go up this one. Right? And Nice bike route is this way. The quick executive decision to stop in La Turbie and get some breakfast because I saw a grocery store there, and then we found a patisserie and we found quiche and muffins and orange juice. Oh, good, Lisa, right?
Yes.
Ah, less than $10. And here's the helicopter following us on the tour. They know we're coming into the finish line here. Very exciting for everyone in Nice. We would steal the yellow jersey on the last day of the tour.
I got the yellow jersey on.
Oh wait, yes. We wore the red jersey yesterday, now we're wearing the yellow jerseys.
Yes, you have the yellow jersey on.
Yeah. So we're wearing it because we knew we were going to take the lead today.
Yes.
Yeah.
We always take the lead on the last day.
Yeah.
Born for adventure, made to run free. Days we'll remember with the world to see.
Oh, here.
Here? Is this it?
On the right.
Okay. We're here. It just feels surreal to be here, doesn't it, Lisa?
It does. It really does.
Yeah. So where are we going now, Lisa?
Nice.
Are you signaling? There it is. Wow. There we go. Oh, I wanted to make it exciting. I'm going with these people. Here we go. Hello, Nice. These are two girls in bathing suits. All right, I'll follow them. You told me to.
Always ready to run when the wild's calling. Ready to run and we won't stop. We were born for adventure. Born for adventure.
Yep. Oh, look at that water.
This being August, it was one of the busiest times of the year in Nice. We went in search of the Office of Tourism to help us find a place to stay. It turned out that the only option we had was to rent a car and head out of town. What do you think we did? You guessed it. We headed straight back into the mountains. Okay, so Lisa and I we were stuck in Nice. We went to the tourism office. The lady at the tourism office tried to find us a room. She could not find us a room, period. She called probably 20 places. I'm not exaggerating. So we went to the train station. We were able to rent a big enough car to take our tandem apart and fit it in the car. And we drove to the mountains. Where now we are having dinner at this lovely place, and we're here at La Escapade, and this is our celebration dinner.
And this is the last room they had,
Yes.
and this is the dinner we're having.
Yeah. What do you see in here, Lisa?
So there's prosciutto and pine nuts and eggplant, grilled eggplant.
Oh my gosh, it's like a giant crispy French fry kind of a
It's so
thing.
good. And then these are
Sun-dried tomatoes.
This is a really special prosciutto, but it's got fig jam underneath.
That's what they
it.
call ham.
It's got fig jam underneath on top.
It's like a marshmallow, like a roasted marshmallow, but it's cheese.
But it's cheese. And these are peppers with potato medallions and grilled tomatoes. And these are blood mushrooms.
Ooh, blood mushrooms. That looks really good.
It's beautiful. I know.
We couldn't have asked for a more authentic mountain village to celebrate the conquering of the route of the Grand Alps. It was absolutely perfect, right down to the ancient stone houses, quaint steepled church complete with bell, and the surrounding subtle ski hills. Which gratefully brings us safely to the end of another adventure. One that included over 58,000 feet of climbing, over 500 miles of mountainous terrain, with hundreds of glorious switchbacks and 17 magnificent summit crossings. Something we will never forget. Thank you for coming along with us on our journey, and may you be blessed in whatever challenges you face, whether chosen or imposed, to find adventure and beauty, patience, gratitude, and joy along your way.